Assalamu alaikum and welcome to another episode of QG Diaries, a program on Quranology Television QGTV. Today's episode is a message for ISIS wannabes. It's now past the 2-week mark since the Paris attacks, and there have been attacks all over the place now, in Lebanon, in Turkey, obviously in Syria as well. And Muslims are joining ISIS. Not many of them, but they are still joining ISIS. And so today I hope to give a message to Muslims who have such ideas and to show them that essentially what ISIS does is antithetical. It is the opposite of what Islam is all about. The first thing which we need to analyze is this word, which I think Muslims use without thinking. And this word is the word kufr or kafir, which Muslims usually say. If you ask them, who is a kafir? They'll say, well, all non-Muslims are kafirs. That's the conventional view, the view on the ground. But actually, if you read Quran, you will find that Quran uses this term kafir over 600 times. And it gives you a very elaborate system for understanding what kufr is. Kufr is, the general or fundamental meaning is that of concealment. So you are concealing something good, essentially. And when you do that, you are blocking the sustenance of God from this world. That is kufr. So when you say kufr, really it does not mean any person who's not a Muslim is a kafir. Rather, it means a person who conforms to that behavioral pattern. So let's analyze the first passage dealing with kufr in Quran, and that is chapter 2, verses 6 to verse 20. And in this verse, we will find the first thing which is said to the kafirs in Quran. And it is not about theology. It is not about the length of your beard, nor how high your pants need to be, or whether your aqidah or your theological beliefs are correct. Nothing to do with that. The first thing which is said to the kafirs, if you look at chapter 2, verse 11, it says, وَإِذَا قِيلَ لَهُمْ لَا تُفْسِدُوا فِي الْأَرْضِ. And when it is said to them, said to the kafirs, do not make mischief on earth. And this word, la tufsidu, it comes from the word fasad, which means to create chaos on earth. Fil ard is on earth. And these people, these kafirs, they say, innama nahnu muslihun. Verily, we are those who reconcile, those who bring good, those who make things fertile. That is the essential meaning of muslihun, coming from the word sulh. So these people, they think they're doing the right thing, but actually no, they are creating mischief on the earth. So who are these people? Who are these people who go to innocent civilians, start killing them, and essentially bringing great chaos? Who are they? I will leave that for you to think about. Because when you think about ISIS, you say, oh, they are the Islamic State. But really, when you look at Quran, they are not actually conforming to what Quran seeks. Because Quran says, La tufsidu fil ard, do not make mischief on earth. Also look at that passage. Allah talks about their hearts being sealed. Now imagine when you're mowing down civilians, your heart is not soft and pliant and compassionate towards them. It's sealed. And Allah says their eyes and their ears are on them are veils. Of course, you're hearing the screaming, you're seeing people covered in blood, and it does not affect you because there is a veil on you. And Allah says in their hearts is a disease. So who are these people really? Who are these people? And they will claim, that's also in that passage, they will claim that they believe in Allah and the period of consequence. They will say it, but Allah says they are not believers. So who are these people? So how then should we serve Allah in society? And that is a very valid question. I'm sure many young people would like to know, because they are sincere in wanting to serve Allah. So I would suggest you look at the ayat using the word ibadah, ayn badal ibadah, and you will see, for example, in chapter 2 verse 83, in chapter 4 verse 36, in chapter 6 verse 151, and in chapter 17 verse 23, these inextricably relate ibadah to ihsan. Ihsan is to do good, to bring good to society. Allah says, Allah ta'budu illallah. Will you not serve except Allah? Wa bil walidaini ihsan, and to the parents do good. Wa dhil qurba, and to those who are near, so your neighbors or your family members. To the masakin, to those people who are stagnant in society. To the yatim, to those people who are solitary, they have no one to rely on. To ibn sabil, the people who are traveling. You see, so Allah is giving you the categories of people to do good towards. And that is how you serve Allah. You don't serve Allah by creating mischief on the earth. So with that, I leave you to think about this. Just when people tell you they are here to fight for Islam, it doesn't really mean that they are. You need to check with Quran. And the first thing Quran says to them, says to the people who reject, is La tufsidu fil ard. Do not create mischief on the earth. And that's how we recognize them. They are creating mischief on earth. And we see that these people are the rejectors of God's grace. Now, this is not a takfir video. This is a video of thinking and reflecting. You should reflect on the behavior stated in Quran so that you can measure yourself and measure how best to run your lives. Many thanks for viewing this video. Inshallah, you will, if you have any such intentions of joining ISIS, scrap them. Do something good for society. There are plenty of people who need your help. And in helping them, you are actually becoming aiders of Allah. The people who are helping Allah in His cause, and He will thereby help you in your life. That's His promise. So many thanks for viewing this video. Inshallah, we will see each other again next month.